Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Yellowstone Yams Dynasty here on College Football 25. It has been quite a while since we did the Season 2 off-season stream. I was just so busy getting Season 16 wrapped up, the holiday, and then getting Season 17 rolling with all the brand new recruiting system. But we are back. Hopefully, I can get through a couple more seasons before College Football 26 drops. I probably will also move the Yams over there with just a new team. Probably will do SFA players instead of just like kind of a base thing. We will see what happens when the time comes. But we're going to get into year 3 today. And this is a look at what our recruiting board is going to look like to start us off. If you remember the offseason video, we got Jamie Beaver to insta-commit to start the season. He is a power rushing left outside linebacker. We don't know a lot about him. I am unable to scout him anymore, but decent strength. Looks like he has some good speed and power moves, so he should be a fine addition at least to our line if he doesn't start at linebacker, if that coverage is a little bad. And then this is the rest of the board, how it's going to shake out, at least for week 1. Remember, the Montana guys, we have to go for regardless of talent. We need every single Montana player in the country on our roster. So he has to be the number 1 recruit regardless of skill. Remember, if you don't know what our recruiting rules are, you can check the description. But yeah, Matthew Wood, he is going to be our top target. He's a route runner. Not the worst player, definitely a developmental guy. But yeah, he is the number 1 player on the board. Then we have 2 offensive linemen, 2 tackles. Lee Hester is better than Conrad Duvernay, I do believe. Very interested in getting Lee Hester, though, so he is getting at least the initial interest. And then we have 2 edge rushers. We have Kohler here, who is a power rusher, decent strength and speed. We have Leonard Ramsauer as well, kind of the same type of a build, really good pursuit. And then we go down to the guys who have about 25. We'll get some more points in the coming weeks. We have 500 hours, but I had to use some to scout. We're really short on secondary, so these are the only cornerback and free safety that we can really go after in our pipelines right now. So these guys are going to garner a lot of our attention because we just need bodies. Regardless of 85 speed at safety, we just need bodies to develop, and then we can always use the transfer portal as well. And then I found Eric Boone, 86 block shedding, should be really good if we can grab him. And then finally, fling in our final 10 points here on an athlete, Brock McGarry. Really good catch in traffic, good catching skills. We do not know what his speed is going to be, but I'm happy with these catch rankings. He's 6'4", 250, so he could probably be a tight end, or he could just be a big body receiver for us. Just getting bodies in the room like always. So that's what we're going to go with going past week 1. I haven't touched this game in over a month, so we'll have to go back through our roster here. But let's advance to week 1 for our first game of the season. See if we can get any commits. Don't think we will. I don't think anybody was in the top 5. And hey, they fixed this screen. All right, this screen is back. We've got a couple of our guys going into the top 5. Love to see that. Hester's in the top 8. And we weren't locked out of anybody. That's awesome to see. So let's keep it going. As our first game is Jackson State coming to Geyser Field to kick off the season. Let's just quickly look at, we got 90 extra hours. So let's just get this set before our game starts. Want to make sure that we're in first place for our top targets, and then I'm always looking at the right side as well to see if we have any of the top 3 unlocked, because once you have the top 3 unlocked, then you can switch from send the house to hard sell and really put the pressure on. We're leading on Hester. That's good to see. Duvernay, we do not know his top 3 yet. Kohler, we know 2 of the 3. You could probably guess, but I'm not that deep in the weeds in the recruiting where I would know what his top 3 are. The corner, we know 2 of the top 3, Eaton and Boone, okay, and then McGarry. All right, so I am just going to max out these guys for sure. So let's get on. And, oh, wait, we could also schedule some visits. Now, should I schedule some visits or should I get some more action? Probably want to get at least a bit more action for these guys down here. And then at least our top guys. I can't do a visit there. Can do a visit here. All right, so this right tackle. Should we get the early points? I think that might be better than waiting for week 4. So let's just get the points. We know program tradition is 1. It's a C. We'll take that. And then we can schedule a visit here. But we only have 20 points. All right. Trying to figure out, do I want to schedule another visit? Is there a player like I'm super high on for the visits? I mean, somebody I can, like, wrap it up. This is the only guy who really has interest and he's visiting. Nobody else is really visiting these guys except him. So, Theo, let's not lose another recruit. Honestly, do not want to lose another recruit to them. These battles seem to be going just fine, so I'm actually going to take... do I lower some of this? All right, this is what we're going to do. We are going to remove... We'll still send the house for another week on these guys, but we'll get the extra... Because I really want to get another corner. We desperately need these corners. So we'll only go 50 on the edge rushers. And then we will we'll schedule the visit for week 2 here. He likes playing style, so we'll preach to his playing style if I can find it. There we go. Okay, and then we got an extra 10 points that we can, I guess we'll put 5 on him. And then I really like Eakin, so we'll put the extra 5 on him. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. So we have a couple of guys visiting in week 2. So that's a look at ours. Now, before we get into this game, let's go through our roster. We have the starting roster set, so we'll do the depth chart, and then we'll go look at Jacksonville State. So this is what it's going to look like this season. We redshirted Crumpler. Xavier Jarvis had a wonderful year last season. We're going to ride with him for his senior year. And then Sean Martin is back as our starting running back. Hardy will be the number 2. At fullback, it will be Stan Reisner again, as I did redshirt Fehoko and Dallas, who were technically better, but I really like the way Stan Reisner played last year. And then we got Cooper Hotch, that's what I'm just going to call it. Chris Ham at the 2. And then J.C. England, the true freshman, getting involved there. And then we'll have Trayon Bell in the 4 spot. At tight end, a true freshman, B.J. Henderson. He is an elite player. Cannot wait to see what he can do. And then Gunderson, he had a great year last year. We'll see him in the 2 spot. Left tackle will be Spanway. Left guard will be Jermaine Houston. Center is Keon Robertson. Right guard is our freshman. I believe we got him in the transfer portal from someone like Ohio State. Right tackle is Isaiah Crowder. And then left end is going to be Allie McCray this year. Right end is going to be James Couch Smith. And in the middle, Bloom is back. And then we'll also probably see some Malachi Samuels. Left outside linebacker is another true freshman starter, Javier Rahman. He has been insanely good. And then the 2 best players on this team, A.J. Flanagan in the middle. And right outside linebacker is going to be Jordan Underwood. I thought we still had my boy Rhett Bush. Maybe not. Nope, no more Rhett Bush. Okay, so just A.J. Flanagan is elite. At corner, Zabian Brown is now the top guy. We got Sidney Stovall, Dakota Mills, Malik Moon, and then Timmy Oki, who we did get in the transfer portal because of his speed. He will be the 5th corner, but he'll also be our return man. At free safety, Lamar Lanes is back. And Alexander Valentine will be at that strong safety spot. So not as elite as we were last year on defense, but I'm still pretty happy with the way this team is looking. And our kick returners are going to be Ham, who had a touchdown last year, and Timmy Oki. So now let's go check the roster for Jacksonville State. 10 minutes into the video, we're not in the game yet. I know, sorry. We just got to get reacquainted with this team before we start the season. So Jacksonville State. So their quarterback is going to be Zion Turner, good speed guy. Hopefully we can keep him at bay. Andrew Paul is the running back. Wide receivers, not the best, but very speedy against Xavier Brown. Got to watch the Yam. Tight end is 74. Offensive line looks to be okay. The guard position is the strength. Left end looks good. So it looks like a very similar team to us. They have some good 80-plus players, and then they also have some spots that leave a little more to be desired. Corner, not great. Okay, so throwing the ball might be our way to go here today. But they do have some decent guys on the back end. All right, so let's get on into the first game of the season. I have not played this game in quite a while. Cannot wait to see what we do. Remember last season we almost made the playoff. Don't think we'll be that good this year, but let's see what we can do. Team settings, just want to make sure everything is the same. We're going to ride with just our traditional look for game one. At least let's get the can we get the full yellow? Probably not. White in primary colors, black in secondary colors. Ooh, that's gross. Ooh, that's good. All right, we'll do that. CPU uniforms, do they have anything cool? Oh, I love the chicken. All right, so we'll go the white out for Jacksonville State. All right, folks. Here we go. I'll turn on the audio. Let's get into Season 3 of the Yams, Yellowstone Yams Dynasty. Year 2, we lost the Mountain West Championship, then lost our bowl game to Liberty. See what we can do in Year 3. We are back at Geyser Field. We will kick it off to start the season. Here we go. The Yams are back. What can we do? And what a start. We get them down at the 10. Chad Barber is back. Andrew Paul, the running back, the highlighted player. And I have not played this game since the Liberty game. So, just going to do what we do best. Sit in our base defense until they make us change. So Rahman is the impact freshman on defense. A.J. Flanagan motioning out. A quick comeback to start it out. 7 yards. Gotta watch that deep pass, whoever the speedy guy is. All right, let's get her done. Let's get off the field here early. They hit us with the slant. Wyatt Sonderman, already 2 catches. Working on that man-to-man. Now we're going to try some zone. Come on, Yams, please. A bubble screen works to perfection, and we push him out right at the marker. Good start already here. 3 plays for Jacksonville State. No handoff quite yet. No pressure for us either. Finally, an incompletion. Come on, boys. The 3-3-5 is what we love to do. Don't want to have to go to the nickel. And we push him out. That's Ellinger. He is back in the same kind of a slot, kind of that second safety. All right, here we go. Can we get off the field? Third down, the first one of the season, and they throw a hospital ball, but he hangs on. First down, Cox. And they're going to hurry it up, actually, here. Oh, man, first drive of the season looking good here for Jacksonville. They finally run the ball. He's brought down by Valentine. Taking over for Jay Jones this season. Man in motion. Are they going to give him the jet? No, they fake it. They'll throw it. Quick throw to the tight end, and it's another first down. So immediately you can already tell the pass defense is not nearly as good as last season. So we're going to go into our nickel, see if we can bring an extra defensive end onto the field here. Try to get a bit more pressure. Motion man and immediate pressure. It's a screen to the tight end. There he goes, trying to get the first. Sabian Brown brings him down. Not a good start here for the Yams in Season 3. Here at home in front of the Geyser fans. Expected to win the Mountain West. There's a run brought down in the backfield. Beautiful tackle. That's Dakota Mills. So 3rd and inches. Here we go. Can they get off the field? We run commit. Oh, he's open. That's going to be a touchdown for Jacksonville State. The defense caught with their pants down. What a start. The Yams thought for sure they were going to run it. And Jeremiah Colbert using that speed to get past the corner. And nobody was there over the top. So not a great start for this defense. The kicker is on for the extra point. 11 plays, 87 yards for Jacksonville State to start the season. So Chris Ham will start us out here now. His first return of the year, as he is now a high contributor for this offense. So a lot of new look players on this offense. No more top target Tyrone Easley. So Hotch, the transfer for San Jose State, Henderson are the new guys that you got to look out for. In the first run of the season, gets nothing. See what we can do on this offense side. And he floats it over the linebacker. There goes B.J. Henderson. His first touch of his career is an absolute masterclass. What a start for the Yams. Xavier Jarvis picking up right where he left off in Season 2. Hit as he throws. Beautifully put right over the linebacker. And B.J. Henderson, the 4-star tight end, gets 45. He's got that black tape on the back of his arms. He is ready to rumble. What a start. As now J.C. England is going to get his first touch of the season, the true freshman, and he almost gets around the corner. Would have liked Ham to give us a better block. Already loving the way this offense is playing, getting the true freshman involved. Sean Martin trying to get the run going. If you remember last season, it took us till about the midway point to really figure out the run, and then Sean Martin became one of the better players on the team. And they're going down. It's a sack. So 3rd and 1, and they couldn't get it done. So now we got to bring out the field goal kicker. It's a new kicker this year, Aviles. And that one is good. Plenty of room. What a start for Aviles to his career. Looks like he might have some decent power. So the Yams come up short on their first possession. So can the defense find a stop, though? That is the question. Once again, they take it out of the end zone, and they don't get past their own 10. All right, so can the Yams find a way to get a stop on defense? As they bring a blitz, and he finds a way to get out of it. Almost got the sack. And if you're new to this series, I don't often control the defense. I like the ratings to do what they're supposed to. So I normally control the defensive line and just let them cook. As they'll fake the jet sweep on this one. Plenty of time. That's the way he goes. And he'll get another first down. Already over 100 yards here early. Not exactly thrilled with the way we're playing right now. Defense unable to do much. Bring a blitz again, and he throws it again, and he keeps having these guys bailed out. As there's an injury for Cam Vaughn. Hard to get pressure when you got the speedy quarterback, especially when he's running a bunch of curls. So 2nd and inches, back in our base defense. Fakes the handoff here, and that's another completion. This one's another massive play. Just nothing working for the defense. We're trying zone, we're trying man, we're trying to blitz. And they're instantly in plus territory yet again. Not a good start. They finally run it, and this time we're ready for it. Javier Rahman, the freshman, on the tackle. 2nd and 13. This is their chance. Trying to get off the field. Once again, just dumping it off right in front of Xavier Brown. Can we get off the field? 3rd and 5. Clean pocket, open, man, touchdown, Jacksonville State again. This defense already looking for answers, as it's 14-3 in the first. Defense playing like they did in the bowl game against Liberty, just no way to find a stop. Truly some nasty work. I'm not exactly thrilled with the start. 14 of 15 here for Jacksonville State. All right, so Chris Ham again. Looks like they're kicking away from Oki. Not wanting him to use his speed. So here comes the offense. Couple of big plays. But locked out of the end zone. See if they can find some room. Trying to get Sean Martin going. Here's Bell, his first catch. One of the higher-rated receivers on the team, but he'll be number 4 this year as he gets a nice play there. So already threatening the 50. Still no targets to our number 1 guy. He has a step. Here we go. Can he get there? He gets the toes in. Cooper Hotch brings it down. Jarvis didn't give him too much room, but he made the play. The big play, the Yam, was helping Xavier Jarvis last year. It works there. All right, can they capitalize? J.C. England over the middle. He can't get in, and that should end the quarter. And it will. So at the end of one, it's 14-3 Jacksonville State, but the Yams are knocking on the door. And my goodness, Zion Turner, 93% completion. Now, Xavier Jarvis, 100%. Nothing crazy going on, but... all right, let's see what we can do. And oh, he overthrows J.C. England wide open in the end zone. Oh, what a miss. J.C. England was open. Now we got to roll out. Oh, no, this is not going to be good for Xavier Jarvis. He can't get in. And once again, the Yams are going to have to settle. Another field goal after missing the wide open J.C. England. So still a one-score game, but can't help but feel like the Yams are behind the game script right now in a game they felt like they should be winning. Defense desperately trying to find some success. Defense has been nothing more than wet paper towels, and there's a big broken run brought down by Flanagan. You just know Flanagan's sick to his stomach on this start. One of the linebackers of the year last season. Oh, and another big hole. They break away. It's Paul. Can they catch him? And finally down at the 20. So they go from pass to a couple of runs. Just nothing doing for this defense. They try it again. This time they stop the quarterback. We thought the defense would be the strength. Quick throw, fellow. That could have been intercepted by Stovall. All right, third down. Can they make a stop? And to the edge. No, it'll be another first. A broken tackle down inside the 5. Andrew Paul. Just a sickening first half here for the Yams. Missed opportunities, just no defense, and Flanagan can't even make a tackle. And this time they stuff him. That is Rahman, the true freshman. Trying to replace Rhett Bush. 3rd and goal. Can they make the stop? They're going to roll out. Throws it in. It's another touchdown. Jacksonville State having their way with the Yams. The fans can't believe it. The Mountain West favorite, Keenan Coker, just barely getting it across the line there before getting tackled by Valentine. The kicker on for the extra point. 21-6 here in the first half. So we'll take a knee on this one. The Yams, I mean, we need to find the end zone here. Obviously, we can't get a stop. We probably should have gone for it on 4th and goal last time. Can we find a way here? England drops that one. Not a great pass. Oh my. Just one of those days, folks. Bell catches it. He gets a first. All right. Playing time. Remember, we do get the ball at the start of the half. See if we can get Sean Martin going. He's always a big part of this team. And there's a first down. Offensive line okay so far today. Chris Ham finally getting a touch. He'll get 8. And Xavier Jarvis, he'll roll all the way out. He's going to take it and go out of bounds at the 27. Another nice drive incoming. Can they finally punch it in, though? That is the question. Just going to throw this over to Martin. He runs over 2, and he gets 9. So the Yams having their way with this defense, but once again, unable to score a touchdown quite yet. The handoff here. He has Reisner leading the way, and he gets a first. Hardy checks in at running back. He'll hand it off to him, and he gets nothing. And the Yams finally punch home. England catches it over the middle as we hit the 2-minute break. 3rd and 3. Oh, baby, I want to run the ball. Look at the holes. The handoff. Come on, Sean. Get there. No. And, folks, we are not settling for another field goal. You know what time it is. Longtime Yams fans, the split T is part of the lore. Can we get a first? Here we go. It's Reisner, his first carry of the season. Touchdown, Yams! Reisner gets us right back in it. There we go. Now, the question is, do we chase the points? We're not going to quite yet. We want to build off of this this momentum as it's 21-13 here in the first. An 11-play drive gets us our first touchdown of the season. Here we go. Can we make the comeback? It's just, can the defense finally get a stop? That's the real question here. Nothing is working. Normally we find some success with something. Nope. And that one's dropped, all right. See if we can get creative here off the edge. He keeps rolling left and finding a man, so we'll see if we can... the drag route. And that'll be a first down. Felt like we had him there. Another catch, but he immediately goes down. Trying to hold this to a one-score game so we can get the ball back and tie it up. And we finally get there. We bring them down. It's Couch Smith. He had a big year last year. This time he flips sides and he gets a sack to start us off. James Couch Smith. Finally he gets through. Please, just play good defense, guys. Don't be stupid. Come on. Looks like they're just fine now, running the clock out, and A.J. Flanagan makes it, as we'll call a timeout. So if we can add a field goal here, guys, things will be looking up. 39 seconds in a dream for the Yams. Still a whole half of football to play, plenty of time. Looks like Oki will return this one, and he can't do anything with it. J.C. England, can he catch that? He does. It was underthrown, back shoulder throw. They get out of bounds, and we'll keep going. Love the play call there. Just go slants, nothing crazy. It's intercepted. Xavier Jarvis gives it away. He thought he could throw it over the linebacker. Oh, I never saw him. Trying to get out in space, and he just jumps. The fans can't believe it. They leave a field goal on the field. Turnovers cannot happen. Oh, a massive mistake trying to push for points. So now can they hold him again here? And he hits the seam. And now Jacksonville State is going to add points. What a swing of momentum. Trying to find a way. No! Tipped away. Thank goodness Ellinger got back there. My God. Not the touchdown. 9 seconds left. Can the Yams hold? Four seconds left. They'll bring out the field goal unit. No, they won't. Oh, yes, they will. Field goal formation. All right, to extend it to a 2-score lead. A massive mistake here. And, oh, he hit it off the upright. He doinks it. The Yams survive. It's still a 1-score game at halftime. Oh, no. What a break for the Yams. Thank goodness. 21-13 is your score. We'll see if the Yams can figure out a way. Cam Vaughn is killing them. Everybody's killing them, to be fair. Yams are not looking good here early on. We'll get the ball back. We'll see if Xavier Jarvis can avoid turning it over. He's had a few big-time throws already, but man, the chance to add points just gone in the blink of an eye. So here we go. Second half coming to you. Chris Ham will not return this one. All right, what can the Yams do here? Down 8. So they'll start off with a run to start the halves. Sean Martin, big head of steam. He gets himself 7. Always important to keep the run game going. Sean Martin can't get to the first down marker. So 3rd and short. And J.C. England catches it. He has room on the bubble. He breaks away, gets a big gain across the 50. The freshman J.C. England already an integral part of this offense. And he just throws that into the turf, trying to find Martin as he's about to get sacked. All right, Hardy in motion now. He checks in. And England catches it, and oh my God, he gets smoked. The hospital ball. He could not hang on. It would have been a miraculous catch. 3rd and 10 now for the Yams. And Hotch catches it on the corner. He has a head of steam. Touchdown, Yams! Cooper Hotch, the transfer from San Jose State, with a massive splash. 3rd and 10. He burns him on the corner. Uses his speed and dives for the pylon. Touchdown, Yams! And they're right back in this game. What a play right after J.C. England couldn't hit home, and now they want to go for 2. Trying to tie this game up. Here we go. England in the bubble, touchdown! It's a tie game! The Yams trust the process, and they get to 21. What a change the Doink has made. It goes from a 2-score halftime lead to now a tie game in the blink of an eye here for Jacksonville State. The big time start. What can they do now? The Yams are starting to wake up. Geyser Field is booming. There'll be a quick screen here, and he is stopped. You can start to feel the tide shifting here at Geyser Field. Can the defense show up? Quick out route is going to go for a couple, working on Ellinger. 3rd and 2. What is the call for Jacksonville State? 3rd and 2, they'll hand it off, and A.J. Flanagan! There he is, he makes the play. The Yams get off the field. It's a 3 and out. So now Oki, he has some room here on the punt return. There he goes down the sideline, and he's going to get across the 45. So the Yams will start in Pless territory, trying to take their first lead of the game. What a change of events here. 21-21. There goes Hardy up the middle. He gets a big gain. The Yams are feeling it now. One high safety. Press in here. Let's see what they do. Oh, it's open. B.J. Henderson. Touchdown, Yams! The star freshman gets into the end zone for the first time in his career. What a throw from Xavier Jarvis. And the Yams have the lead. B.J. Henderson. One-on-one with a linebacker. That's never going to work out for you. So the extra point to take the 7-point lead from Aviles is good. And the Yams have the lead after a miraculous comeback here. It was 21-6 at one point, if you guys remember. 22 unanswered points. So what can Jacksonville State do now? They've had a couple of drives. They had a punt, a doink, and then another punt after 3 straight touchdowns to start the game. Looks like the base defense starting to work. They'll dump this one backwards, and Paul goes out of bounds, loses some yards. A.J. Flanagan may have woken up. It's 3rd and 8. Can the Yams force another 3 and out? The stadium pulse is rocking. The drop back, Zion. He has time over the middle. It'll be a first down. The massive hit could not jar the ball loose. And they will continue. Quick throw, and that's caught as well. Cam Vaughn, have yourself a day. 2nd and 3 now, trying to find a rhythm. Midway through the 3rd quarter. Quick throw outright, and he pushes him back. That will be, they'll mark him the first. I thought he got him back, but I guess they'll mark forward progress. And that'll be a quick throw, and that's a catch. Or no, he dropped it at the end. I thought he reeled that one in. I was about to say, there's no way these guys are hitting all these. 3rd and 1 now after the throw over the middle. See if the Yams can get another stop. They'll run it in. Oh, it was a run commit, and A.J. Flanagan makes the play again. They'll run punt safe, man. Don't think they're gonna go for a real punt. Might be a fake opportunity. They'll try and pin them deep here. We'll see if that works out. They'll go into the end zone. So the Yams, who were favored coming in, have the ball, have the lead after a tough start to the season. They'll hand it off here. Sean Martin, he gears inside, and he'll get himself 6. Second and 4 now. Clock is running. They'll give it to Sean Martin. He has to go all the way outside. Oh, what a block from the receiver. Gets him the first. Yams are firing on all cylinders now. Throw this one to J.C. England. He'll hang on. That's another first down. Now they'll run the mid-screen here. Try to get Chris Ham involved. This is his 2nd catch of the day. There he goes. It'll be another first down. The Yams finding some room now. Handoff here, Sean Martin to the outside. He'll cut in, and he'll get another clean 8. They're just marching right down the field. Second and 2. They'll go for some trickery. It's Sean Martin with the direct snap. He'll get the first. Three running backs on the field now. There'll be a play action fake. Doesn't appear anybody's open. He just throws this one away as everybody was closing on in. Xavier Jarvis will take off. His first time of the year, trying to scramble like that. He gets 1. Luckily, no fumble. 3rd and 9. We'd probably like to get some more yardage for field goal range here. Immediate pressure. He rolls out. There's some room up the gut. Xavier Jarvis down the seam. First down, Yams. Now inside the red zone at the 16. Trying to get it to Henderson. He brings it in, but immediately tackled. And that will end the 3rd quarter. What a 3rd quarter it was for Yellowstone. 15 unanswered. As we look here, Xavier Jarvis over 300 yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 pick. Second and 6 here for the Yams, trying to put this game on ice. And he'll get sacked, trying to evade. Just nobody open. Hodge, and he can't bring it in. It was thrown way too late. So Jarvis will send out Aviles here to try and make this a 2-score game. Kick is up, and it's good. His 3rd of the day. As the Yams go up 10. What a start for the true freshman, or redshirt freshman Aviles. We've had kicking struggles before, but not this season so far. Very intrigued by how far that 48-yarder went. It's like halfway up the uprights. So a 10-point game for the Yams. Can they close it out? Jacksonville State has not scored in the second half. 5.5 remaining on the clock. They'll go to Paul here, and he gets about 5. Not sure what changed. Maybe the doink. Plenty of time in the backfield. No rush to speak of, and he gets past A.J. Flanagan. You can't expect these guys to cover for 10-plus seconds. And a big play there for Jacksonville State. They'll hurry it up now. Here comes Jacksonville. Man in motion. Will they give it to him? Yes, they do, but it's brought down by Ehlinger. He's been very up and down, much like last season. Makes a lot of plays, also gives up some. 2nd and 12. And dumps that off over the middle. It will be 3rd down. How aggressive will the Yams be here? 3rd and 5. Remember, a field goal will get this back to a 1-score. All out wide, Brown on him. They go to him, and it's tipped away. Xavier Brown said, hell no. And they'll bring out Ripa, the kicker who doinked it from about 35 yards out. Can he get this one? This one's a 50-yarder from right hash. The kick, it's up, and it is off the upright and good! Another doink, this time goes in their favor. Just barely. How did that go in? Oh! Incredible bounce. So it's back to 7. The Yams not out of trouble quite yet. So we'll see Chris Ham returning this one. He had 1 kickoff return last season. He gets to the 28. So the Yams now can try and run this clock out. Give it to Hardy here. He gets to the outside, cuts inside. Oh, he breaks through. Another big gain. The Yams have found some great running room here in the second half. First down, and just so you guys know, if this is your first time watching, with how the quarters are, I don't try and run the clock like when there's 4 minutes left, because that's like still 2/3 of the quarter left. I'll only start running clock, trying to win if we're like under 2 minutes. So here we go. Yes, step up, float it. He gets it off. It's Cooper Hotch. First down, Yams. Last second flings it out there. And the Yams are still pushing. They want more. He'll throw it to J.C. England, and he spins off one. Can he make the move? No. Henderson makes the tackle, may have saved a touchdown. We approach 3 minutes. Jacksonville State desperate for a stop. Hand this one out wide. Sean Martin spins, and they'll give him the first. Inside 3 minutes now for Xavier Jarvis. Throws this to Ham, and he gets maybe 2. That was a far throw. We'll throw this late to B.J. Henderson, and he'll get himself 5. So big third down here for the Yams, trying to extend the drive, trying to add more points. 3rd and 3, what is the call? It will hand it off. Sean Martin meets the safety, 1st down Yams. At the 10 now, they can still get a 1st down. See if they run the play. Yes, they will. Throws it back to Gunderson. He gets it in the middle. That'll be 5 yards. 2 minutes left in the game, up 7. A touchdown here very well could end it. The handoff, Sean Martin to the outside. He has room. Touchdown, Yams! Sean Martin does it again. On your dome and in your home, Geyser Field is rocking. 38-24. What a second half here for the Yams. Pure domination. And the extra point to go up 14 is good. Another 10-play drive for the Yellowstone Yams. All right, let's see what Jacksonville State can do. Minute 50 and a dream. 3 timeouts left. Technically not over. Second and 3 now. And that is a catch and a 1st down. Nice little play there. Bloom now trying to get through. He can't. He'll chuck this one late, out of bounds. 90 seconds left. Another deep drop over the middle. It's caught. Felt like we could have gotten a turnover there. No turnovers yet for the Yams this season. Only 5 seconds come off the clock on that play. Throwing that one over the middle on the drag route. Gets another 8. Got to be careful here if you're the Yams. You don't want to give them a chance with an onside kick. Who's going to make the play? Turner drops back, and he's sacked! I wonder if they'll call that a sack or an incompletion. I'm not exactly sure what they called it. I believe they'll call that a sack. They'll throw this one to the corner, and that's another 1st down. The drive will continue. So, minute left now. They still have 1 timeout left. So, they'll need a onside kick for sure. And, oh, that one's almost picked. Instead, it's caught. 47 seconds left. They're going to have to spike it here. Almost 400 yards for Turner. Throws this one over the middle, and oh, what a tackle from A.J. Flanagan. It'll be 4th down. Game on the line right here. Empty set. Zion Turner, what's the call? Quick throw, and that'll be a 1st down. And they use their last timeout. So 26 seconds left. They need 2 scores. Seems like the Yams have this one in the bag. They throw it deep, tipped away. Could have been a pick for Valentine. Just end it. And he throws this one out of bounds. 3rd and 10. Throws this one away. 4th down now. They're not going away. Just die. Just roll over. Game on the line. The deep drop, and it's intercepted! Stovall gets it done, but there's a flag. The holding calls on the offense. It is going to be the Yams' ball. They get the pick, and that is going to be the game. The Yams will start Season 3 1-0. Sean Martin breaks away now. He runs over a man. There he goes. And we'll run one more play just for fun. Why not? We'll stat pad it a little bit. 38-24. Hand it off to Sean Martin here up the gut. Get him some more yardage. And there it is. The Yams come back. They were down 21-6 at one point and win this game at 38-24. What a second half it was for the Yams. Xavier Jarvis starts the season with 343 and 2 touchdowns. He did have that pick, though. And the momentum completely changed when they doinked it at the end of the first half. From that point, it was all Yams. Great team win for the boys. We'll check the stats before we get on out of here. So looking at team, we had 500 yards total offense, 162 on the ground. 3rd down wasn't all that great. Would like that to be a bit better. But an all-around great team win. We did not have the ball more, interestingly enough. So Jarvis goes 22-29, 343, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Rushing the ball, Sean Martin almost gets to 95. Hardy had only had 3 carries and 34 yards. Receiving, our leading receiver was Hotch, but J.C. England leading the way with 7 receptions. Gave up 2 sacks on the day. And our leading tackler was A.J. Flanagan, of course. TFLs go for Rahman and Flanagan. We get 2 sacks on the night, so they did call that one a sack. And Stovall got himself the final pick. And then here we go for Zion Turner. 39 of 50. Had to throw 50 times. 387 yards, 3 touchdowns, running the ball. They didn't really run all that much. They were running it pretty well for Paul. But they're getting a lot more success through the air. Some big-time plays for a lot of these guys. They gave up 2 sacks. And their defense, Henderson had 12 tackles, a couple of TFLs, 2 sacks for them as well. The interception goes to Al Alman. And that will do it here for the Yams. Alright, so let's return to the hub. We'll sim forward and see what goes on in the next week. I think it's another bye week, so we'll do a bit more recruiting. Big time episode to kick us back off. And a big time win. I thought we were going to lose there for a second. So we already did recruiting. So let's go to week 2, see what we got. And as we look, more guys reach their top 5 schools. Nobody's locked us out yet. We're number 43rd in the country. So recruiting-wise, we still got Beaver. Just a quick look at our lists here. We got a lot of guys we're in the lead for. Okay, Morton is starting to become a real battle. So I think I got to go all the way on him because, yeah, we gotta add the points here. Now, hold on. Let's check the recruiting here. So we only know 2 for him. We now know all 3 for Lester, so you know what that means. You know we remove everything. So we'll just do this before we start doing any visits here. So once you have the hard sell, once you know what they are, then you're ready to go, because then you can hard sell. And then he should commit relatively soon now. This guy, we do not know all 3. We know all 3 now for Coker, so we're going to take off the house. And for him, we'll just hard sell. There we go. This guy, we know all 3 as well, so we'll take off send the house. And we'll just do the hard sell. I think his is also the referee. Yes, it is. Now for Morton, do we know all 3? Yes, we do. Awesome. So we'll take these all off. We will hard sell. Come on, where is it? Okay, it's this one. And then him, I'm going to max out just because we have Colorado right in our face for this one. Do not want to see these guys get it. We know all 3 here for Eakin, so we're going to take these all off and we'll start hard selling him. The hard sell is awesome because it's worth more points and it's less than send the house. Oh, we're not in the top 5, so we can't actually do it for him yet. Okay, so we'll just stick with sending the house for him then. This guy, we are in the top 5. We do not know his top 3 yet. And how are we doing on this guy? We're still number 1. We do not know the top 3. Okay. So we have 60 points left. Let's look at what we're kind of looking at here. So Wood, we're in the top 5. We've got some action on Hester, but we're number 1. We've got the visit. Do we have the visit scheduled? I believe he's one of our top targets here. I don't know if I want to schedule him right now, though. We have him going. He's coming for a visit. Don't want to send him on a visit because we look like we're going to get those guys with ease. We have him coming on the visit. We cannot schedule a visit for him yet. That will be next week. But I think we should max him out on points, since it looks like Utah is getting into this battle now. Boone, I like Boone. We have a BYU right in our face, so let's schedule the visit for him. And we know proximity to home is his deal, so we'll go with that. Then we'll give him the extra points here. So that's what we're going to do right now. So this week we have Duvernay and we have Morton visiting. All right. Let's go. So we have a bye week here. Let's just see what's going on around the top 25. So Michigan is your number 1 team. Texas is 2-0. Not a lot of craziness, I don't think. I mean, Oregon, Washington, maybe. Let's check at least what's happening around. Can you sort by top 25? Yes, you can. All right, so week 1, what happened? North Carolina gets a big-time win. Purdue beats Washington. UAB beats FCS. UNLV wins that one. Arizona wins. USC wins. All right, but we care about the Mountain West. So New Mexico gets a big win. San Jose State wins. UTEP beats Oklahoma. All right, are we good this year? Air Force wins. Everybody's winning. Okay, Utah State doesn't win. All right, you love to see that. So if we look at our conference standings for this week, we're technically at the bottom. But yeah, only 2 teams lost so far. All right, we're so back. All right, Heisman watch to start the season is Darius Taylor, Sawchuk, Malachi Nelson, Brown, and Arch Manning, of course. All right, so we're going to sim week 2. We'll see what happens with recruiting. And we get a commitment, Theo Morton. All right. So he ended up committing there. We went crazy on him on purpose, and then we got a couple of guys in their top 3 now. All right. Yams are already cooking on the recruiting trail, and we got Boise State next week. Oh, baby. It's always a big-time game. So we'll move Morton up here. So we got a corner. Remember, not like our top guy, but we will always take that. Now we know the top 3 here, so we're going to remove all of this. Hard sell. And then we'll come back, see what we need. We now know the top 3 for him. Oh, we're already doing it. Okay, and then I guess we'll schedule the visit here for Lee Hester. Why not, right? So he likes proximity to home, so we'll do the family visit. Duvernay, he already visited. But now we know his top 3, so we'll hard sell. Like clockwork, folks. And then we'll put the extra 25 on him for sure. I'm gonna keep the 25 on him because once again, remember Montana guy, we need him. We don't want to play around there. This one we're looking good on. I mean, I don't see us losing that battle. Eaton, we're in the top 5 now. We can schedule a visit for him. We are definitely doing that. And he likes playing style, which is this one. Okay. And for him now, we'll remove this stuff. For him, we'll hard sell. And now this guy, we are not hard selling yet. We now should. We're still owning it on this guy as well. And now we know the hard sell, so let's get rid of this stuff. We'll give him 40. Once you know a player's hard sell, it's like you got to just start selling him, right? Always be selling. That's what they say in sales. All right. So now we got 25 points left. So basically one more guy to make 65. Let's see, who is under pressure? I mean, Duvernay's under some big pressure. Coer, not really. Him, not really. Eakin, a little bit. But we already got visits for those guys. Who's in their top 3 already? Boone's already in the top 3. So that means he could just commit this week, so let's just give him the extra 25 and be done with it. All right, so next week we will take on Boise State on the road. Third time we've played them. I believe the series is split. So as always, guys, thank you for watching the Yams. We'll see you next time.